good to see you. I'm so glad to be here. It was suggested by Tiffany that we do the Where in the World is Marcia game. So sign in and let us know where you think I am right now. If you know, that's even better. But let's see what everybody says. I love this. So hi, Robert. Good to see you're on. Thank you very much. I see Kim Smith is here as well. Yay. Hi, Kim. And I think she has a question about whether she should drive or fly somewhere. I don't know where you're going, but yay. Good that you're going out. So I want to start the show with a little bit of music today. And I just want you to relax through it. This isn't for anybody in particular, but as usual, it benefits everybody. And I just wanted to sing this. I sang it the other night when we had a kind of a little block party get together and a fire. And it was pretty cool. So let me clear my throat, get everything started here. As usual, just relax, sit back, put your headphones on if you have some, because it always sounds better. And, oh, we lost the feed to Facebook. Oh, no. Shoot. I hope they join us on this then. Hi, Destiny. I missed somebody too. Hi, Ruth. Nice to see you on here. Yay. Thank you very much. I'm sorry we missed the live feed, though. That stinks, but okay. Oh, I want to tell you that I have just had some of the most wonderful macaroni and cheese that I gobbled down. It is gluten-free macaroni and cheese, by the way, but I have not paid any attention to the dairy part of my diet right now because I can't be in where I'm at. I can't be where I'm at without eating the wonderful cheese that's here. So that's one hint. So anyway, just sit back and relax or answer the question, whatever you want to do. Oh, I'm sailing away, my own true love. I'm sailing away in the morning. Is there something I can send you from across the sea? From the place where I'll be landing. No, there's nothing you can send me, my own true love. There's nothing I'm wishing to be owning. Just carry yourself back to me unspoiled. From across that lonesome ocean. Oh, but I just thought you might want something fine, made of silver or of golden, either from the mountains of Madrid or from the coast of Barcelona. But if I had the stars of the darkest night and the diamonds from the deepest ocean, I'd forsake them all for your sweet kiss. For that's all I'm wishing to be owning. But I might be gone a long, long time. and it's only that I'm asking. Is there something I can send you to remember me by, to make your time more easy passing? Oh, how can you ask me again? For it only brings me sorrow. The same thing I want today, I would want again tomorrow. Oh, I got a letter on a lonesome day. It was from her ship a-sailing, saying I don't know when I'll be coming back again. It just depends on how I'm feeling. If you, my love, must think that away, I'm sure your mind is roaming. I'm sure your thoughts are not with me, but with the country where you're going. So take heed of the western winds. Take heed of the stormy weather. And yes, there's something you can send back to me. Spanish boots of Spanish leather. I have seen, oh, she got it. Oh! Ruth got it. Yes, yay. That is so cool. I want to look through the all of the comments because this is pretty great. Let's see. Ruth said Wisconsin. Robert said Wisconsin. Wasn't there. Ireland. That would be a good guess, Destiny. I'm really going to make that a goal. Yeah. Yes, on the East Coast. And you're right, I would be doing my show outside in Ireland. You betcha. In fact, I thought about doing it out there today, but it's too dark outside. So no, not happening. Let's see. Destiny guest North Carolina, New Hampshire, Maryland. And then Ruth got it with Vermont. So yay, Ruth. Woohoo! I am in Vermont. With Vermont cheddar cheese and things, cheese that is smoked and cheese that is just, everything is fabulous. Oh, so good. I poisoned myself with wheat. I have quit eating wheat and attempted to quit eating dairy, but that wasn't going so well anyway. So when I get back, I'll try it again. But I had quit eating wheat, and then I got over here and everything looks so scrumptious, you know. And then I ate some wheat, and yesterday morning I woke up and I was spitting out words that were not the correct words. And I was getting so frustrated because it would take me 3 tries and a bit of concentration, like a lot for me, to actually get the right word to come out of my mouth. And this happened quite a few times, and I was getting really frustrated by it. And my friend finally, I don't even remember what she said. I'm with Laurel Mendez, by the way. She's the one that made my fabulous macaroni and cheese, and she was on one of the first shows that I did a long time ago. So, so it was super cool to sing with her last night. But yes, got wheat poisoned, and she, I don't remember if she said something. I know that she triggered my brain in some way, and I realized, oh yeah, I ate wheat yesterday. And so apparently it is an actual thing with me that I do a lot better without any wheat. And that was like 2 weeks off of it only. So yes, back off of wheat today. Not going to do that again. So let's see. Ruth, since you won, let's do some stuff for you, Ruth. Oh my gosh. I just love your little spirit. Woo. Good stuff. So I don't have any cards today. I just want to do some channeling for you. And I'm thinking this is going to go into some speaking as well. So let's see what happens. But Ruth, just relax with me. Pundi Ladori Mentiali Comor again. Shenkaloroli minho. Will that equal manjaru mankaewi awori no borrow can hear Lord man should hold me man Shan arantilo man caro lavur man pari larachero mananiku mau. Oh, my dear Ruth, that comes from me and not somebody else. But let me just keep my eyes closed here because a lot of that was for just letting go of old stuff. We're coming into I think we're in the shadow period. I haven't looked exactly. I haven't looked at my astrology at all since I've been here. I have been on vacation, but I believe that there is a Mercury retrograde coming, and I don't think we're in it yet, but this is going to help soften the energy around that Mercury retrograde for you. I don't know if it's one that would affect you, especially because of your placements, but they wanted to soften the energy around that for you, and just make it so that you can relax a little more into this energy. I don't know what's been going on with you. We don't keep in contact enough, right? But that's kind of good because then I can give you the reading off of everything that they're saying and none of mine. So let's see, there's more, a little bit more. Yes, use the spirit of the wind to clear more out for you. Um, I don't feel like it's an especially hard time for you right now, Ruth. So I'm not really sure why they're telling or they're this, but yes, just relax into the energies, and maybe there is something coming up for you that's going to be, who knows? Hmm. I don't like telling people that, and I don't get that either. But yeah, and geez, I didn't even finish the thought. See, ah. So yes, don't worry about what's coming up. It will be good. You will flow through whatever it is smoothly because of what was conveyed to you tonight and some other things too that are coming into your life. So I will leave you with that, Ruth. Yay! And Robin is here. Woohoo! Let's see. What else do we need to do? I have not, like I said, looked at the astrology. So now let me take a peek and see what I see. Mercury retrograde starts on the 23rd, so Wednesday. Right now, the moon is void of course, so not surprising I'm stumbling over my words. So when the moon is void of, my goodness, when the moon is void of course, it means that the moon goes so fast that it does this little mini retrograde, and it kind of gets stuck for a few hours between signs, and that's what they call void of course. So it's not in one side or the other. It's just kind of tipping on that little like on the line between the two, and it goes just a touch the other way. So not really. That is always our perception from Earth. But let's see what else. Sun's in Leo right now. Yay. The energies have been in Scorpio for the moon, so I'm not, let's see. Void of course started at 4:30 p.m. tonight, and apparently Kentucky time. So I don't know if I finished that thought or not, but I have another one for you. I got to meet Laurel's family today, and she had said that they have this little boy in their house, and I really was curious to see whether what it was in their house for sure. And it turns out it's this little boy who had lived on the property somewhere, and I don't know for how long. I mean, he was only 9 years old when he died. He died hitting a tree while sledding down the hill. So, and that was in the 1800s. So we sat down and figured this all out, but it was really interesting talking to her grandkids because they both have gifts and talents that they're kind of ignoring, and so does Laurel's daughter. So it was really cool getting to talk to them and interacting with them, and her son got a little bit scared because then there was somebody telling him that actually this did happen. There is a child in your house. And he asked me about whether or not, like in the movies, whether demons can disguise themselves as children. And I said yes. And I tried to explain the difference between the angel world, which includes demons, and the fairy world, which can go from light to dark as well. So he asked me if I had ever gotten physically hurt. And I said, yes, it was a scratch. And it was 3 scratches. It was on my arm, and it kind of went like it was wider out here. I can't work with the camera. And then went this way. But it was like I would have had a scratch from the opposite part of my arm, but not the way I would scratch. I can't remember which way it went. Maybe this way. Maybe it went down. But anyway, it would have been really hard for me to do by myself while I was sleeping, and I got it while I was sleeping. After that, I've cleared the house, of course. It was in the house that I lived in, but it was also right after my fiance died. So it's interesting when those things come in. Oh, Ruth says, thanks, Marcia. I've been a little under the weather. I am healing. Yay. I am having fun on my vacation. Thank you very much. Let's see. So explaining demons and fairies, and he asked me if I'd ever dealt with demons before, and yes, I do deal with those. In fact, I may have done that earlier this week. I wasn't in person with this gal, but I had somebody just in a really big panic. And she was afraid she was going to have to really adjust her psych meds. I'm not positive she needs to be on them, but I don't want her to quit them right now either if she's listening. You can't just go off of those. So Robin says, I was scratched down my arm by an evil-looking witch. I was 10 years old and saw the thing. Oh, that's awful. Also had 3 scratches. Yeah. The scratches seem to come in 3s unless they're just 1. But it's rare to, at least, even if it doesn't draw blood on all 3 of them, there is usually another mark. So it's really interesting. But let's see. So, Robert, what shall we do for you tonight? Let's see. I have had a couple of comments when I'm talking to people in person about my show, and they're saying that I always read for the same people. That is because the same people, or a lot of the time, the same people are up on YouTube. So if you want a reading with me, the best place to watch probably and get your name in the chat and everything is YouTube. But make sure you hit that subscribe button at least a half an hour before my show goes on, or you can go to it anytime during the week and listen to older shows too. But yes, if you would like readings, jump on there and let me know, because otherwise I don't necessarily know. Sometimes I can feel the energy tapping on my shoulder, but not always. I will tell you that today I will do something for Sacred Grounds, and just to, Sacred Grounds and Barjans, yes. For Sacred Grounds, so that they can get the energy to finish everything up, because this is going to be a fabulous metaphysical store. And for Barjan's books and billings, because they were robbed last night, and one of the owner's personal crystals was taken out of the showroom case. Not much was taken, but that was, and that really angers me. It's going to be a pretty easy crystal to find when it shows back up, because it's worth about $10,000. So, but it was very targeted too. So they knew what they were looking for. And I think they were probably waiting at some other part of the building. Anyway, that's my theory. But we will get on with these readings. So, Robert. I am seeing a playing card of the Jack of Diamonds, my dear, and that would equate to, let me think. I've done this differently in different times, but no, I'm supposed to go with the diamonds for you. Okay. So I'm not supposed to equate it to a tarot deck right now. The Jack is a younger person coming your way, and that doesn't mean that you're going to have this huge relationship or whatever with this person. It feels like a male, but it might be somebody that you get to mentor a little bit, or maybe you're working together, building up your energies. So And by that, I mean learning different things. You're each learning different things, but then maybe you get together and talk, and then more builds up for that. That's funny. I'm actually seeing a face, and he has dark hair, really sharp features, a goatee. So not a beard in here, but some facial hair. It's funny that they're getting that specific with me, because that's not normal. I don't usually get that much detail. Anyway, this is going to help you both move along on your path in whatever way that you want to learn, want to grow, want to expand. That's going to be really good for you. I'm excited. Let's see. A little bit more. Lord, Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Can be recalled. God to mankiel adilun anorel shino. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Robert. Okay, Kim, your question. Should I fly or drive? I think drive, Kim. Seems like there's some stuff you need to see, maybe people that you want to meet in your stops along the way. I don't know where you're going. I don't know how far you're going, but I think it would be really cool for you to drive. I ended up flying out here because suddenly gas was atrocious, and plane tickets were less than it would cost me to drive all the way out here. So yes, that's what we did. That put me in Burlington, Vermont first, by the way. And I took a bus ride out from the airport, and I'm sure the bus driver thought I was crazy. Surprise. But I said, where can I go? Where can I get off where there's a bunch of places to eat? And he said, that depends on where you're going. And I said, well, I'm going 2 hours away. That doesn't help me in town. And he still didn't have an answer for me. So I said, well, I was trying to get fare money, and apparently he didn't understand what I was doing, because when I sat down and said, I'm sure I've got $1.50 in here in quarters, he said, oh, the fare's free. And so clearly I was supposed to know all the things before I got on the bus, but I had no idea where the bus was going. So I just mapped it out on my maps and saw we were headed toward a downtown, and asked him if downtown was his last stop. And he said, yeah, that's basically where I turn around. And I said, okay, I bet they have a place to eat. So I ate at a fabulous place on the water. It was delightful. So, oh, the things, you know. Some days I just don't communicate well with people that are not understanding who I am. And by the way, it's very difficult to understand who I am. Oh, that's funny. Destiny said, hi, Maria. And then corrected herself. Let's see. Now I I got to get back down through everything. I don't think anybody asked me for anything else. Not yet. Oh, yes. It looks like somebody put little lake monsters up. Is that you, Robert? Or is that dragons? Because they do have Champ in Lake Champlain. So they have, I would say that he's in the shape of a water horse. And they have, so they have like water dragon looking things everywhere. So let's see. Yeah, you can take your dogs if you drive. That's fabulous. So cool. Okay, so yes, will all of you join me in holding good space for both Sue Powell with Barjan's books and Mackenzie and AJ with Sacred Grounds, so that we can, I'll raise all the energy, all the vibration around them both. Yes, water dragons. We love our water dragons. Let's tap into some of those water dragons. I think, I think that if I sang a water dragon song, I'm not even sure what it would sound like. I don't know if they communicate with each other. But I do know that they help people heal. So I'm going to call them in. I can hear Laurel singing in the background if you can. I think that's pretty funny. Oh, yay. Robin's going to get a water dragon on her arm like mine. I love her. To cover something up. Good for you, Robin. Okay. All right, back to business. Interesting. I asked them for a song, and this thing that I used to do came into my head. What if I were to tell you I could balance your energy with just the sound of my voice? Would you believe you could let go and make it happen by just giving your time? Would it be that you could connect with the heavens? Or could you connect with the earth? Would you know that the water inside you would align with just the sound of my voice. I'm not sure who that was for, but it sure is fun to do things like that. Yay! So, what else is happening in the world? Let's see. Let me think about the energies right now. There have been all kinds of things happening in Montana. At the beginning of the summer, we had a lot of Canadian fires going on north of us, and it had made the air quality so that it stunk. I mean, it didn't stink. We couldn't really smell it, but the air quality was bad. Now there are some fires in Montana. I know there's at least one, and it's up around where my stepsister still lives, and she was, it's not come their direction, or too close to them at least. It's 3 draws over still. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it means when a river comes down a mountain, or the mountain gets etched out in a certain way, it'll carve a V, right? And that's what we call a draw in Montana. I don't know what everybody else calls them. So let's see. So it was quite a ways away from her. What else is happening? There is someone who needs some reassurance right now that they're not crazy, that they're actually being spoken to by their spirits. And so sometimes when we get in touch with our spirit guides, it doesn't look the way everybody talks about. It doesn't look like everything's all roses and happiness and butterflies and unicorn farts and whatever. It is more like for me, it's very confusing when I hear my guides, and sometimes I do hear my guides, but it's very confusing in that I don't do it very often, and I will realize that sometimes there are two conversations playing out at the same time. So I'm doing this thing over here, and in my head there's this whole other thing going on. And I've asked people if it was 2 timelines clashing, and sometimes I think I'm right on that. But also, when my guides talk to me and I actually hear them, it doesn't mix well with everything else that's going on, right? And so sometimes I'll catch what they actually say, and sometimes it just sounds like a bunch of people are talking at the same time in my ear. And because I'm a physical medium, that doesn't happen very often, but it does happen sometimes. And so like today, when I was speaking with the people at Laurel's daughter and her family, they talked about being able to hear things, and that it really kind of scared them sometimes. And I want y'all to know that it can be a little bit scary, but again, there isn't much in the spirit world that will actually harm you. Yes, there are scratches, but I want you to know that it takes a boatload of demons to get together to get anything done, really. So That's why they call them legions. So if there's only one, it might not even be an issue. What I believe a lot of people run into, the issue that they run into, is that they're trying to banish a demon or exorcise a demon when they're actually working with something from the fairy world, and they don't realize that. So the differentiation between the two is very important. Oh, Destiny says, me. I already know, but I do need assurance. That I understand that. Yes. So let's see what they got to say. Yep, Destiny. Okay. I think you were referring to when I said that we might think ourselves a little bit crazy, or that we're going off the deep end when all of this stuff is coming at us at the same time, right? It can be pretty scary. I know that it has scared a lot of the people that I know that are in the metaphysical world, but at the same time, they still felt called to be in it, right? So, I have somebody that I'd like to have as a guest on the show, and someday I will. But I met her actually in Bergeons when I was teaching a class. And she had gone through this thing where spirits had just come at her one after another, and she would get faint and I mean get dizzy and faint. And so she would see one face right after another. And the doctors told her that she needed to be checked out. So they sent her to a specialist. They actually diagnosed her with thyroid cancer. What that's got to do with those things happening, I don't know at all. But they did find cancer in her thyroid, and they took it out. So, and maybe that was her guides saying, hey, something's wrong, go in, But then that experience kind of happened with while she was with me, and I was giving her a life between life regression session. And she said that it scared her because it was all kinds of faces flashing in front of her. And not necessarily anybody she knew, but that's how she was really bombarded with that. And she didn't want to be going through that whole thing of fainting again, So, so I tried to talk her through that a little bit and help her relax around that. And I know she's a lot better with it now, but I don't know that she's had that same experience of one coming at her after another. But Destiny, yes, they are saying that you need to trust, my dear. Trust that you're safe, that you're okay. And that, don't ever follow a spirit that says anything negative. Banish those. Because those are not your guides. That was a little aside there. But Destiny, they want you to know that there are big things happening for you, and that it will help you if you just relax through them and know that you're safe, that you're living moment to moment. You are safe in your own space. So, yay. Let's see. They would like me to sing for you as well. So, Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. I'm not going to continue with that one right at the moment, but thank you, Destiny. Let's see, Robin. There is something in here for you. Nope, that's not what I was thinking of. Robin, they're showing me you laying bricks down. And they're all the way, you're standing on the bricks. And it's creating a bigger, better foundation for you as you're putting more and more bricks on this platform, I would say. It's not a wall, it's a platform because it's wide, Height is only about, I don't know, foot or two, but 3 bricks high. The width and the depth is what's important, and it's nice and big, so you can have a great foundation underneath you. And they want you to really believe in all that you are, Robin. Everything, all the magic that makes you you. That includes everything that you do, right? That includes you taking care of people. It includes you singing. It includes you knowing the songs that are going to be good for people. It includes you being able to clean for people, being able to cook for people, being able to do all these wonderful things. And all of those things you put your own magic into, my dear. And sometimes we lose sight of that, I think. They just want you to remember that you are very, very magical. You can create your own world. So don't forget that. And let me see what they drop in for you. I'm not sure I can sing this song, but it's a hymn. That's different. Ooh. Funny, they made me sing that one, right? How great you are, and you are the creator. So, I'll leave you with that, Robin. I love it. Tiffany. Let's talk, my dear. I know they have something for you. And I want to do this, and then we will do... Let's see. And then we will do something for Barjans and for Sacred Grounds as well. Oh. Maybe in another life I can find you there, pulled away before your time. I can't deal, it's so unfair, and it feels like heaven so far away. And it feels like the world has grown cold now that you've gone away, leaving flowers on your grave to show that I still care. But black roses and Hail Marys can't bring back what's taken from me. I reach to the sky and call out your name. Oh, please let me trade. I will. And it feels like heaven so far away. And it stings now. The world has grown cold now that you've gone away. Asking you to talk to me, I never knew I could. The last thing that they taught us was never give up. So here I go again. I reach to the sky and call out your name. Oh, please let me trade. I will. And it feels like heaven so far away. And it stings now. The world has grown cold now that you've gone away. And it feels like heaven so far away. Goodness, I wish I could let that sink in for a little bit. Sorry for coughing. All right, let's see. Oh, you're welcome, Robert. Always good to give you a message. And oh, Robin says, wow, that is what I'm doing for myself. I've had a hard time believing in myself sometimes. Wow. My mother had a book of hymns and she would play them on the piano. This was one of them. Amazing. Oh, I love that. You bet, Robin. I love that we connect so much. And you're welcome, Tiffany. I know that we don't have so many people in the chat because we lost Facebook, so I apologize for that. Facebook, hopefully you're going to watch the replay. But now I want to do just a couple of minutes of, I think pretty much everybody knows Hallelujah. And I don't want to get kicked off of here, but it's something we can all put energy into, right? So yeah, let's put in energy into Sacred Grounds and Barjan's books and anyone anywhere actually that needs it. But specifically those two. With nothing on my lips but hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. 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 Oh my gosh. It's so good to feel the hearts connect, right? So good on this show. So I hope everybody felt the uplifting that I felt. And I hope that everything happens the way you want it to happen the rest of the week until we see each other again. If you haven't seen on the chat or don't know how to get a hold of me, it's marciacolver.com, and I am giving readings. I do have openings. So get in touch with me. Let's chat and we'll connect and do some singing and some healing. And thank you all for being here. Love y'all. See you soon.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.